What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. Are we gonna see a pretty big excuse me, a pretty big dump today, or will we get another fake pump? We're gonna take a look at that. First, I want to remind you guys, go down below the video and smash that like button. Before we begin, I'll show you how. Go right under the video, that like button right there.
Right
Make sure
under the
you
video.
smash it.
That like
I
button.
see there is 200, well, there was 200. There's 126 viewers and 110 likes. So thank you for those that have smashed the likes. If you guys haven't already, go to my home on my YouTube, hit home up there, and check out my tutorials down below here. They're very helpful, especially if you're new. But let's see what's going on here. Obviously, 42K is a pretty big number. If you guys have been following me on Twitter, you'll remember this chart, or in the Discord. If you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you do. It's at CryptoSavvy1. And our Discord, there's a link down below. If you scroll in the description below the video, you'll see a link down there to our Discord. Oh, for the members, I've been talking about doing the $500 Prime XBT giveaways on our members videos. That will start this weekend. We'll raffle off a couple, or we'll figure out a way to do it in the members video this weekend. But anyways, so this basically, I was looking at this as a possible head, or I'm sorry, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. As you can see, our neckline here, we broke it over here, came back for a retest. That is perfect for a head and shoulders. And then if we take our target, and that is measuring the top of the head to the trend line, and then where we broke down, that gets us to around the 34,100 area, right in there. But there's another break before it doesn't mean we go directly down to that. We could get a bounce before then if we break down through here. We'll take a look. We're going to zoom in a little bit. If you guys have been following me, I did show this in the Discord. As you can see, this trend line here, right here on the RSI, it broke over here, and I said that was pretty much telling me that it was going down from here. Once it breaks the RSI trend line, like right here, it usually follows through and breaks up here. It's not a guarantee, but it does have to happen more often than not. Now, let's look at this another way real quick. If we go off of these top trends here, could we be just forming a smaller triangle here? And let's take a look at that. So if we are doing that, what does that mean? We could come up for one more test here. If we did, I don't see that going any higher than about 43.7, but it does look more likely to break down here. Let's take a measured move of this triangle and see what that would lead us to. Right here. Let me even this out a little bit. And if we were to break down now, what would this target get us to? Somewhere in this range. So these would be the two targets if we break down here. And I'll tell you the number to watch for the breakdown also. But this would be your two targets to be watching for here. But remember, guys, we're still looking for a possible bounce at the 3,800, because that's the one-to-one extension. We've talked about that many times. But these would be the other two targets here. We may get a bounce at that 38, come back up, retest this triangle before coming down. So just make sure you keep a close eye on that 38. And I'll show you why real quick. The reason being, if we take the Fibonacci, trend-based Fibonacci right here, and we go from the top of this high up here down to this low, right over here, look at this as a possible A, B, C, and then we put it back up to the top of B here, right here. That one-to-one extension gets us to about 38.6, somewhere in that range. So look for a bounce there. Like I said, it might come up and retest. And again, that's if we break down past this trend line. which according to the RSI, looks like we already broke through, came back in the RSI, retested it, and we should continue down. If so, the area to watch for that break is around 41,400. We break below there, most likely going to see these targets within the next days, possibly weeks, depending on how Bitcoin wants to do it. But that's what we're looking at. We've been looking at this forever. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing, guys. Let's take a look at this is the long-term chart. I know a lot of people on YouTube change their charts constantly. I do not. This chart has been the same for a very long time. We did think it was going to go a little bit lower than it did, but we did know that this bottom was going to come in June, right in June, the middle or end of June. And if you guys didn't see it, this video is from May 18th range, and then wave 5 coming down to wave 23. Now that makes this, as you can see, same chart, extremely bearish in my opinion, because this would be wave A, which like I said, around June, towards the maybe middle or end of June, and that's exactly where we bottomed. No way to really tell exactly where. And again, guys, this will bounce around for a little bit, but if this does happen, look for a nice bounce in June. Might be a good time to long for another a wave B. Now the wave B should go like a ABC. Maybe we'll get up to the 41, back down to the 30, and then back up to Hixa said, and you still didn't call it when it happened. Roll on out, troll. I had said it a million times. A break of this 3 could be the end of wave A. Maybe the 51, 52,000 range. So anyways, we called this, well, it'd be sometime in August. It was at the very beginning of September, so pretty damn close. Way better than anybody else. If you find somebody that called all this way better, I'd be more than happy to check it out and give them a shout out. But nobody has called any of this early. I was also the first to call the top before it happened on the wick off right here. This is what it would look like if it plays out and we go to that 63 or 64,000. That was on March 24th, 2021. That is why I don't delete any of my videos or my tweets, whether I'm wrong or right. You can back test everything, look at everything for yourself. So anyways, there's a couple ways this could happen. This could be a zigzag like this, a ABC, and if that's the case, the 1-to-1 extension for the ABC would be around 16.5. Although I do think we could go much lower. You guys know I have a much lower target, around 95. Bitcoin always goes much lower than people think. And the reason I think we're in a bear market, and I called it a long time ago, we'll talk about that in a minute, but this is the other way it could happen. So if this was to happen, we could make another smaller triangle here. This would actually be like a A, B, C, D, E. It would be A, B, C, D, E. And so there's one more dead cat bounce possible coming if we go down to this $28,000 level again. Look for a dead cat bounce where everyone will get bullish again, calling for 100,000, crazy emergency videos everywhere, and then just dump from there. And let's take a measured move. If we go off of this right here, so this get a rough idea. That would get us somewhere around the 5,500, believe it or not. But again, we'll see how it plays out. It's not where the price goes, it's how it gets there, and then we determine our next move. If you guys are interested in trading, definitely check out Prime XBT. By far my favorite exchange. They don't trade against you. You could use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus. SAVVY25 will get you 25% off your fees. If you go over to here, it'll teach you how to use that. So definitely check it out. Let's go to this. Here was the wick-off distribution that we were talking about. Almost exact replica here being a redistribution. Suicide, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated, man. So anyways, let's go on to this fractal right here. What this was, an ending fifth wave diagonal, which ended up looking like almost the same thing over here. All this stuff has just been pointing bearish, guys. The daily, we're breaking below the 200 EMA. And as you see here, we're getting our EMA strategy sell signal. Now, it's crossing right now. So if we close and it does cross this evening, well, tomorrow's would have to open and close below the 8 EMA, which would probably be somewhere around the 42.5, somewhere in there. So take So anyways, yeah, so look for tomorrow's candle to close above there. As you guys know, I've been in a short for a very long time. Let's look at a couple more things here. This was what I showed yesterday. This being pretty powerful downtrend. 1, 2, and then that would be the main wave, and then wave 3 started here. This is 1, 2 of 3, and then we have 1, 2. We just keep making 1, 2s in this micro count for very, 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 very bearish stuff to come. This is my wife's webpage. If you guys do want to help support the channel, definitely check it out. Links are down below. A lot of cool stuff on there. A lot of crypto stuff. A lot of all kinds of stuff. You can put literally anything you want on any of this stuff, and it's quality stuff, guys. I'm sure any of you that got it know that. And as you guys know, I called the bear market over here, and I did give the bulls one last chance on this blue parabolic arc here, and it broke. And I had been saying for months that once this breaks, they have no reason to be bullish anymore. Seems to be playing out beautifully. Let's see what else we got here. This is the DXY overlaid on Bitcoin. Every time the DXY bottoms on its bottom trend line, Bitcoin tops. Every time the dollar tops on the top trend line, Bitcoin bottoms. DXY is very bullish. I've been talking about it forever that I've been extremely bullish. Grace and Cole, what is a good price for a short in your opinion? I just told you to go back to the beginning of the video. I talked about where the break would be a good time to short. Let's take a look at the DXY. Bullish as hell. It broke its high over here. We've talked about this forever. We talked about it yesterday, breaking this trend line on the 4-hour RSI. It broke, and we are bullish. The Dow, we talked about this right here. We had even highs right here yesterday with higher highs here, and that is exaggerated divergence, bearish divergence. And you can see what's happening. Gold, as you guys know, my gold has not changed. Silver, not changed. Litecoin, I had said yesterday, Litecoin gave the sell signal a few days ago. I think it is showing what is coming for Bitcoin, and Ethereum is following Bitcoin right along. We have our targets down here. Could go much, 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 much lower. So if we do the bigger bear market for Bitcoin, this is the best case, 1,400 for Ethereum, possibly down under 1,000 if it plays out the way I believe. XRP, absolute junk, and that's where we're at, guys. It looks like it's going to try to break here. I'll stay live and see if we see it. Oh, remember at the bottom when you don't want to buy Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Sir, is it possible for you to make a Prime XBT accept transfers via the TRC channel or ERC channel is way too costly for me? I don't understand what you're saying there, bud. Just use BTC channel. So anyways, let's see if we break here, guys. Bad connection from my end. Let's go BITI. ITrustCapital. Any pointers for a temporary bottom on ADA? Not really looking at altcoins right now, buddy. I don't really care to trade altcoins either. There's too much money to be made in Bitcoin that rather than playing in altcoins and having to watch 50 different things. But let's see if this breaks right here. I think he was asking about transfers using TRC20. I don't use TRC20. I don't use Ethereum. None of that crap. I don't like it. Never have. I think it's all scammy. Savvy, will you continue a trading channel at the crypto market about it? Yeah, I'll continue, man. This is like my hobby. I enjoy making these videos and hope that they help people out. And again, guys, I'm not here to make calls and tell you that it's going here or there for sure. I'm not here to tell you when to buy. I'm not here to tell you when to sell. Not here to tell you when to short or when to long. So that's why I don't answer people when they ask that. What I'm here to do is show you how I read the charts and what I see in the charts and show you how I do it to kind of learn how to chart yourself, because there is no cookie cutter program in trading. There is no cookie cutter program in trading. So these people selling you these, see, people bitch about me charging $4 a month for the membership, right? The membership is just for weekend videos, so we don't have to deal with trolls. We can get more into depth. And you got people charging to get you in their Discord, you know, $50, $100, $200, whatever. Some of these guys are hard. If they're that good at traders, they do not have to charge for that stuff, guys. That is where they're making their money, charging you for their crap. So you need to understand that. Be careful with that stuff, guys. Most of them guys that do have them trading groups have way more losing trades than they have winning. Anthony Garcia, can you give us a quick summary on how to use an S Corp to trade on Prime XBT, pay yourself a salary, etc.? You're going to have to talk to a financial advisor about that, Anthony. But thank you for the super chat. But I'm not here to give financial advice like that. So thank you, Savvy. Brilliant content. Right on, Icy. What's up, Joe? Stop loss, your first take profit. Yeah, I'll be taking about 30% off the table when I hit, if it hits 38. If we get a nice bounce there, I'll be adding more into the short. If it drops right through, I'm really looking at these areas to take more profit. 34. And as you guys know, I have a 5-wave count right here. See us getting that bounce at about 32 for wave 3 if this plays out as wave 3, and then a bounce from 32 back up to about 37.7 before continuing down to retest this bottom trend line. So that is my trading plan for now. But yeah, nothing has changed for me, guys, at all. Everything has been the same for extremely long. Somebody posted in the Discord that somebody else is drawing this triangle now. We've had this here forever. Guys, I don't know. Anthony Garcia, thanks for their super chat. You didn't have to do that, but while we wait, can you look at Doge for shits and giggles? I really don't like charting hype garbage coins, but I tell you what, we do that a little bit in the members. I look at other stuff for the members, so... Justin Young, massive hello from Hong Kong. Love your TA. Keep up the amazing work. Thanks a lot, man, and thanks for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Don't forget, guys, take a second out, go down, smash that thumbs up. I do greatly appreciate it. We are breaking now. If this is correct, guys, we should continue down from here. Live dump. Let's see what happens. I see a bunch of people noticing we broke there. See what happens, man. We might get a quick little dump, maybe come back up and retest and continue down, but it's looking pretty ugly, guys. My dog's name, there's 2 dogs back there. This one right here is Dixie. This one right here on the other side, can you see him? That's Frankie. Could it be a fake out? Of course it could be a fake out. There's no guarantees in any market. That's why you play safe. If you did short here, I would put my stops up in this area around the 80 MA, around 42.3, in case it gets a wick back up in here and then comes back down to liquidate some people. And don't be doing crazy high leverage, guys, if you're trading. But as you can see, this trend line right here, that gave us the idea that this thing was going to continue dumping. Takes a while for people to understand alts follow BTC, so asking to read alt charts makes no sense. Right, exactly. China dumps, DXY pumps, of course. Do those posters light up? No, they're not posters, they're actually paintings. But no, they don't light up. I have lights down below, but for some reason my hue isn't working. I haven't really took time to screw with it much, but Love Bunny said no way, the bull market is not over, Bitcoin is way too weak. The bull market is not over, Bitcoin is way too weak and bearish. That doesn't make sense, that the Bitcoin market, bull market is not over. But anyways, we are breaking down here. It is looking pretty damn bearish. U.S. markets will open in 10 minutes. Let's see what happens. John, you're a little late. U.S. markets already opened, bud, and they don't look good. They're right here. Right there is the Dow, buddy. That opened almost an hour ago. So you're an hour behind schedule there, buddy. DXY still looking good. Can you talk to Prime XBT to set up partial profit taking ahead of time? You can set up your profit taking whenever you want. That's the thing with the scammy casino exchanges. They make it all simple where it looks like you know what you're doing, but you really don't have any idea what you're doing. If you use Prime, you set up partial take profit. All you do is set up another order. So if you're in a long, you put a short order in to take out whatever you want, wherever you want. I mean, it's not that difficult. See, guys, if you don't understand the basics of trading, you probably shouldn't be trading, man. Tattoo Destroyer, thanks for the super chat. This is for the pups. Please get them something nice at Petco. I'll do that, Tattoo. I appreciate that, and they do too. Thank you. From the boys, our boy and girl. Savvy, I followed all your calls. You made me some nice money. Thank you so much. El Toro, thank you, but I didn't do anything. All I do is tell you how I see the charts and what I see in them. Any trading you do, anything you do is on you. So congratulations, because you're the one that made the decision. I take no credit for it. You're the one doing it, and I'm not making calls here. I can't stress that enough. Do you think we'll have a crash like 2008? I think that's very possible, my lad. And it may be a slower, more drug out, multi-year bear market for the traditional markets. And if that happens, guys, Bitcoin is in huge trouble. Is there an XBT official app? If you go down below, I have a Prime XBT link right down below the videos. There you go. Use that. And like I said, don't forget, if you do that, use my promo code SAVVY50 to get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus. So if you put in 1 Bitcoin, you get a half a Bitcoin bonus to use towards your margin. Savvy25 gets you 25% off your fees. You can use both promo codes at the same time. I believe they last for 30 days. If they wear out, all you got to do is start a new account, because all you need is an email. There's no KYC, and transfer your funds over and use them again. Savvy, any bullish divergence on the daily? Let's take a look at the daily. Let me get into a closer chart here. So here's the daily, and no divergence, bud. This actually looks like, on the daily, looks like it's forming another huge, wow. On the daily there, looks like it could be a huge, let me see this. This is pretty wild. This could be a big ass head and shoulders here. No guarantees, but if it is, pure speculation right now. But if that's the case, our target could be somewhere down around the 26,000 for this one here. Either way, guys, there's not a lot of bullish stuff here. I don't understand why all these people are getting bullish. If it takes off and just shoots straight up, maybe, but there's nothing bullish here. Paul Blair, thanks for sharing all this, Savvy. It's my first year in crypto, and I wish I had found you earlier on. Thanks for proving what you are saying through your charts. It makes it very easy to follow for a rookie. Right on, man. I appreciate the super chat, Paul, and I'm glad to hear people are learning. And again, I'm not here to make calls, guys. I tell you what I'm doing. You do what you got to do. Sarah said, when 30K breaks, it's gone. Stick a fork in it. Savvy, are you familiar with the leverage tokens such as BTC down? It's like shorting. Yeah, I don't screw with that stuff, man. I mean, you do what you got to do, but I don't screw with that junk. But someone said bullish divergence on the daily. Please check it out at least. I'm looking at, well, I looked at the daily. We'll look again. They may be talking about this here, but that's, see, this low is not done. So this low can go lower than this. You can't go off of these. Those aren't true highs and lows there yet. So maybe they're talking about these two lows here. But go into the 3-day just to, or 3-day. Let's go into the 3-day. See if we see any in the 3-day. See, these are the true drops. So no, there's no divergence, guys. No true divergence. Look at the 3-day chart. It is ugly as hell. Savvy, do you reckon all this talk of parabolic pump for Q4 is complete pants? I don't listen to any news. I don't listen to any, I don't read them news articles. It's all BS, guys. Your answers will all be in the charts if you just learn to read them. Sunny Seth, Savvy, learning a lot from your videos. EMA strategy is incredible. Have that down. Now learning RSI via your videos. Thank you and thank you. Thank you for the super chat, first of all. And that's exactly what I like to hear. You're learning one thing at a time. That is how you do it, man. And you don't have to, use my strategies or, just the RSI or whatever. I use these because that's what I chose to learn. Some people like the MACD, whatever. I don't change what isn't broken. Get really good at just a few indicators instead of cluttering your chart with a bunch of crap and just confusing yourself. So if you do that, if you take time to learn, start out with a fake account with fake money, the market's always going to provide opportunity. If you're trying to rush it, you're probably going to lose a lot of money. If you take your time, start with a small or a fake account, and then once you're profitable on the fake account and you're getting confident and you're staying profitable on your trades, then you put in a small amount of money on a real exchange and start trading. If you're profitable in that, then you're going to start dealing with emotions because you're dealing with real money. And then if you're profitable with that, then maybe you can put some more money in and go with a little bit bigger trading account. But if you can't put $5 in and grow that, how in the hell are you going to put 5,000 or 50,000 in and grow that? Remember that. Think about it. Learn what you're doing, guys. Could you tell us where you open your position? If we got lost opportunity is the best price to short. Right now is a pretty good time to short here. Just like I said, put your stops up at about 42.5. Super low leverage, especially if you're new. If you lose, you're risking very little. And then once it drops past, opens and closes the next 4-hour candle below here, you move your stops down to just above the triangle here. Andrew Johnson, Sav Mate, can you show how to lay the DXY over BTC? What do you mean? Like this chart here? Where is it? Yeah, if you just go into your tools, I have to look at where it's at. Right here, I believe it is. Yes. Select a layout. There is a, let me see something. I haven't done it for a while. There is a, man, I feel bad because you gave me a super chat, Andrew, but I believe it is right, let's see, right here in your overlays. Like I said, I can't show it right now because I'd have to sit and screw with it and figure it out. I don't do it often. I did it for this just to show. But remind me of that. I'll get back with you. You're obviously, are you a member, Andrew? I will pull this up. I'll let you guys know on the next video. How about that? I haven't done it in a minute, so. Oh, right over here, compare. That's how you do it. Right there, you're comparing, then you overlay it on your chart. There it is. Madeline, hey Savvy, should we expect a dead cat bounce while most of us are waiting for those lower targets just so Michael Saylor and his bulls can dump their bags? I've given my thoughts on that. We could get something just like this. Get all the way down to this bottom again before making another dead cat bounce to get everybody bullish again and then dump on them. Just like we have in the past. If you guys were around for 2018, let me put this back on the daily. If you were around for 2018, you'll remember right here, every time we got a bounce, everyone got extremely bullish and then it dumped. Every time we got a bounce, extremely bullish, then it dumped. That's how the markets usually end the bull cycle. And that's pretty much what we're doing now, guys. In my opinion, again, I could be wrong. Michael Saylor says he doesn't sell. Yeah, that's why he created an LLC and moved all his Bitcoin over there, because he doesn't have to tell you when he sells. When in reality, if you look at all the head people in MicroStrategies, they've already started selling all their... Here's their chart, guys. There's MicroStrategy. You can see back here was the .com bubble. You can see what's happening now. Same shit, different asset. I'm short from 48,000. Right on, coin. Good one. You can't predict the price. If someone says the price, you can't predict the price. But if you learn how to do TA, you can do a whole lot better once you understand charting. For those people that don't believe, keep losing money, man. Mick MicroStrategy. The house of wolves we built will burn just like 1,000 suns. Hey Savvy, how do you get the measured targets with the triangle? So you can see the triangle I have drawn here. So the measured move of a triangle. Now there's a few different ways to look at this, and I'm going to show you. But the measured move of the triangle, you take the widest touch on the triangle, which was right here. You measure that. And then you take the length of that and you put it to where it broke through, which is right here. And that'll get you that target, that 35.2-ish. Now, one more thing I wanted to do. I was going to say this could be a bear flag, but we're going to keep it as a flag just like that. But if we did go from this break right up here and measure this as a flagpole, you would measure this all the way down to this low here. Bring that one down, and that would get us to approximately that 34,000, guys, 34,100. So that's two things saying that there's a good possibility we get there. Let's see what happens. And again, guys, it doesn't have to happen in a day. Everybody expects the market to only go one direction. It bounces, guys. That's what markets do. It doesn't go straight up. It doesn't go straight down. It's got to bounce. There's people taking profits. There's people losing money. There's, a lot going into the market. It's not just straight up, straight down. People don't seem to get that. The MicroStrategy McDonald's building tweet was so epic, right? Went short here, bad move. It's not a bad move if you're using stops, man. Real. We need to close the weekly night below 40.6 to break the bull market support band. Let's see. Bull market support band right here. Like I said, I'm not big on all these indicators, but somebody a while back asked me to look at it, so I have. And that's where we're at. But yeah, that would be around, actually, 41,850. 41,850 on BLX. Sorry about that, guys. Why do multiple touches of it make it weaker for a break versus stronger for a bounce? Because, well, if you just think about it as in, like, say you have a piece of glass and you keep tapping on it, eventually it's going to break. Market works pretty much the same way. Thanks for educating us, Savvy. You should be charging us more. I don't charge because it's not about the money. It's about keeping the trolls out on the weekend videos. Just like you can see, there's negative comments in here and just random foolish people. And we don't have to deal with that stuff on the weekends. That's what the $4 is for. I ain't getting rich off of $4, guys. Why do traditional markets fall harder every time than Bitcoin? Only a matter of time. Not really, they don't. How can I be a member, Marcelo? If you go down under the video, I'll show you. Video. Right under the video, there is a join button right here. You hit that join button, that's how you become a member. Or if you scroll down, in the description under the video, you'll see my exchange links, all this stuff in here, all my affiliate links. And by the way, all those help the channel out, and you get something from all of them, a discount or something. And if you go down here to right here under email, my email is the memberships link. And I'll put that in the chat for you guys. Well, I guess I can. It won't do it. Let's see. Let me copy link right there. Here's the membership link. And while I'm at it, check out my wife's webpage. I'll put that link in there too for you guys. Not trolling at all. Why all the merch during? Because it's my wife's webpage. It's my wife. I can do whatever I want on my page. And again, it's my wife's. Why the hell wouldn't I show it? Let's see. Andrew Crabtree, welcome. Anyways, let's get back over to here, see what's going on. Did we have a little fake out? Maybe. I don't think so. Like I said, this right here confirmed the breakdown for me on the RSI. DXY is like, oh, since he said that a minute ago, I'm going to do it again. Check out my wife's webpage, inkyourimage.com. A lot of cool stuff on here. Go to the homepage, and you can see she has tons of different stuff. She can put family pictures or anything you want on any of this stuff. Thanks, guys. Can you have a training program? Like I said, guys, there's no cookie cutter program. Anybody charging for those obviously isn't making money trading, or they wouldn't have to be selling something like that. Like them paid discords. Why do they charge you to pay? They're like $50, $100, sometimes more per month. They're making a shitload of money off that. They ain't making money from trading. All you have to do is look at reviews, go online and Google like whatever person it is. I'm not gonna mention no names, but then Google it and see what people say about their programs. You're gonna find tons of negativity because they're not good traders. Sonny, hey Savvy, can you please show us how to draw an ABC wave, an impulse wave going up? Yeah, Sonny, join the membership. I go into more depth and stuff on there. I'm not gonna go through all that right now in the middle of this, but thank you for the super chat. I have learned the correction 1 2 3 4 5 watching you. The correction isn't 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5, those are impulse waves. The 1 and the 3 are impulse waves. Or I'm sorry, the 1 and the 4 are impulse waves, and I'll show you. Like these, the one's an impulse. 2 is a retrace. 3, impulse. 4, retrace. 5, impulse. They move much quicker. And then you have a correction. Then that made a big A. And then you have a correction here of B. And then you get C down. And then this ABC is just a big correction of this whole move. Sarah said I'm going to ask her to do me a t-shirt saying I've been XRP'd. That's hilarious. Does Ink Your Image ship to New Zealand? Yeah, she ships all over. Derek said, Sonny, the $4 a month is well worth his weekend videos. Thanks, man. Savvy, you said something about the DXY. Yeah, I said the DXY is bullish. It's having a little pullback now, but it broke this trend line here. Could it come back down and retest this trend line on the RSI? Yes, and then continue up. So, yeah, I'm still bullish on it. DXY, or the Dow, still bearish. No super alt season. How many damn alt seasons you want, Sebastian? Raghuff, I want to learn the basics. Don't know how to start. Join the Discord down below. Our Discord's totally free. There's a lot of help in there. Any good trading books to read? See where this 4-hour closes, guys. This is what matters. It's got 1 hour and 17 minutes till it closes. See if it closes below this trend line, which I think it will. Like I said, keeping an eye on this trend line on the 4-hour RSI is key. You people that are on the little time frames get way too crazy. 4-hour and up, especially if you're new. 4-hour and up. Stay out of the small time frames. They'll wreck you. Because it looks like a whole lot's going on when it isn't. Like, let's look at the 15-minute, right? That looks like tons of stuff going on the 15. That's going to wreck you. 4 hours and up, guys. 4 hours and up. You'll do much, much better. And you don't have to sit and stare at charts all day. They're longer-term trades, swing trades. Day trading is not good for new people. Yeah, make sure you smash the likes, guys. 739 people, only 577 likes. So, guys, keep an eye on where this 4-hour closes. If we close below that 41,430, most likely we're going to continue down. But even if we do continue down, look for another retest of this at some point before continuing down. But these are my targets. If we do continue breaking down here, 35,230 and 34. And I showed you in the beginning of the video how I got them, so... let's see. Don't you make enough money to support your wife not selling t-shirts? I do, but she's not a lazy ass, and she has her own business, so I help her out with it. Since Jason said that again, Jason, I'm going to show you something. This is my wife's webpage. Check it out. I'm also going to throw a link in here. I'm going to do that every time someone says some shit about it. I love this, man. What's up, Boz? Jay said, I'm a time traveler from the future. Bitcoin bull run's not over. We'll hit 80K, and then XRP will move to 10 or 30. 10 to 13. Remember this. All right, Jay. I hope you're not trading on that info. $30 to 50K, MD. Happy wife, happy life, said Leon. Right on, brother. All right, guys. I am gonna head out. Thank you for watching. Make sure you keep an eye on this 4 hours. See where it closes. See what's going on here. Like I said, according to the 4-hour RSI here, I'm pretty confident in this continuing down. So have a great day. Oh yeah, before I leave, don't forget to check out my wife's webpage. Take it easy, guys. I'm out of here, and have a great day. I will be seeing you. Don't forget to smash that like. Give me a follow on Twitter. It's at CryptoSavvy1. Tick your notification bells. That will get you notified when I post new videos. Have a great night, or have a great day. Sorry. Bye.